Clashers, turn 56 from iKonik here, bringing you another common war base breakdown video. This base we're looking at here is called Gamatrix, sometimes also called the Sahans project. And we're going to look at how Bang was able to 3-star this from iKonik War 125. Bang brought a really nice strategy for this type of base, which is the surgical hog technique. The reason why this is a really good base for surgical hogs is, one, as you can see, with the 4 Teslas in the core here, there's no room for giant bombs anywhere inside this base. There's really no excuse for that. Once you get to Town Hall 9, you should understand double giant bombs and how valuable they are, so huge weakness there. The second weakness, which makes this a great base for surgical hogs, is if you look at the point defense here, not the Expos and the Teslas, but the cannons and the archer towers. They're all, with the exception of this guy over here, are all on the very exterior of the base, and they're all, even better than that, they're all clumped together in groups of either 2 or 3, which makes this base very vulnerable to surgical hogs, because the idea is you send in one giant just to tank for a few seconds is really all it takes, and then you drop in just hogs, just a few, just 3, sometimes 4 hogs per defense. They'll move through, take those defenses out while they're being tanked, so they're receiving almost no damage whatsoever, and then they move into the base where there's significantly less point defense and they can do a lot more work under heal spells. So let's look at how this is done on this base here by Bang. He sends in 2 giants first step here. Very easy clan castle lures. You can see the radius extends way outside the base, so that's pretty simple. 2 giants is all that's going to take. And then he's going to anchor with an archer over here. Do just a few barb drops to get them distracted over here, and he does have 1 witch in his kill squad. He drops his Archer Queen a little bit too soon, it does seem, because the Archer Queen did go down, and then a few wizards over there as well to take them out. Clan Castle kill, with the exception of losing his Archer Queen, does go well. Then he's going to drop his Golem. Coming in over here, he does a nice job of offsetting the wall breakers, which you always want to make a habit of doing to avoid any splash damage coming from that mortar. You don't want to lose your wall breakers to mortar fire, so he offsets them from his Golem, breaks open that chamber there, Golem redirects to come inside, and then he's got enough of these wizards have created a nice funnel here for him, so when he drops his Barb King at this point, he's going to zip right on in and take out that Archer Queen. So now all of the primary defenses, or all the primary threats to hogs, are done on this base. There's no double giant bombs inside the walls. The clan castle's dead, the Archer Queen's dead, so he can proceed with the hog portion of this attack. He's going to start over here on the, the northeast, and 1 giant is going to come in and tank, and then he's going to drop 3 hogs per point defense here. And then he's going to move over, the same thing's going to happen over on this side, just 1 giant, and then 3 hogs per defense. He has all 4 of his heal spells left. He waits to let them do a little bit of work, pushing in there, and then he gets these heal spells down to cover the Teslas. He eventually drops a 3rd one right in the middle of the core there, and then he still has 1 section of this base to come in on over there. And he's got the 1 more heal spell, which I believe he drops right around here. But he does a really nice job of the timing on first the giants, then the hogs, being patient with those heal spells, letting the hogs work their way inside the base, and then by the time they all get to the core, they gather up together. Even though there's only a handful coming in from each direction, by the time they get to the core, you see how many are still left in this attack and how easy the cleanup is. So we'll go ahead and clear all this off and watch the replay, see how Bang is able to do this in real time. Nice job staggering those giants there, making sure that he doesn't lose them both at the same time to a spring trap. It's good technique. You always want to do that when you're luring with giants. Gets a few barbarians down there to distract, and then drops the witch, and the archer queen, and the wizards. Again, really nice job offsetting the wall breakers. Always a good idea. Good habit to get into, even if your golems aren't going to be under mortar fire. Just get into the habit of doing that. You'll have far fewer wall breaker fails that way. And there goes the BK aggroing onto the queen. She's going to go down very quickly, as is the king. And so he's good to proceed with the surgical hog portion of his attack. One of the weaknesses, or excuse me, one of the strengths of this attack strategy as well is your hogs are less vulnerable to springboards because they're not in those huge groups. It's less likely that you're going to lose 3 to a springboard, more likely that you're only going to lose 1 or 2 at a time. And you can see now that they're all meeting up together in one group. How he still has a really nice big group, how effective those giants were earlier on in tanking for them, and what a nice deployment strategy this is. So just a little cleanup here, we'll fast forward. So there you go, you guys, that was Bang surgically hogging Gamatrix. I hope you liked the video. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this is a strategy that you can take advantage of in your future wars. Until next time, you guys, this is Turn 56 saying keep on clashing.